Welcome to USL Live into Week 5 of Season 53 in the Unified Skirmish League. I'm your host, Romulocks, and you're here to watch an epic matchup in our Match of the Week with Out for Blood trying to challenge Season 27. For more information on the teams, match statistics, now you can sign up to play in the Unified Skirmish League. We ask that you please visit uslzone.com. Joining me in the commentary booth for tonight's match, I am honored to welcome in Dracolich.
Hey.
And Colossal.
Yo, yo.
This is our match of the week, as I said, for Week 5, as the new and improved Out for Blood try and topple the Viper pit that is Season 27. Out for Blood have been really done some soul-searching in the past 4 weeks. The season got off to a terrible start with a Week 1 loss to Darkslayers that wasn't a close game. Panic ensued, and we saw players depart and additions come in with the weeks to come. OFB added Eric, Yosh, Bonds, and Water in that time, and now the starting 8 seems to be locked in. However, that roster wasn't fully available last Sunday against Birds, with the noted absences of Samara and Shasta, and the results weren't pretty without them. Those guys are going to be vital if ESO's squad can even hope to take on the veteran star power that is Season 27. For Season 27, it seems they're really spoiled for choice. Combining some of the best elements of Sav and Pister squads over the past 3 seasons into one team, they sport a 13-player roster who are all talented with a good deal of experience. No one blames them for their only loss this season against number 1 ranked Birds, although it was the manner in which they lost that gave rise to some questions about tactics. Kaga leads this team in kills, but there have also been huge performances from Pister, Sav, Splitta, and Kevin so far this season, and the recent additions of Mecha and Back certainly can't hurt. With almost certainly the best medic duo in the game in Iron and Havoc, Season 27 is a juggernaut of a team that is an instant favorite in the matchup tonight. Panelists, a lot of bad blood here and rivalries between these two teams, as you guys well know. Can ESO and Eric pull off the impossible here? Can they squeak out a win for OFB against Season 27? Do you see any weaknesses in Season 27's lineup? And if so, how can OFB make moves to exploit that? Let's go to Jeff first.
All right, thank you. Just right off the bat for Season 27, there's no Iron, so that could be pretty big. I know CC, he's pretty solid, Havoc's pretty solid, but that's a huge drop-off. Also, Leak is not in the game either, so I'm interested to see how that's going to play a factor. I definitely think he should be in over Kevin, but we'll see if that bites him.
Absolutely. Draco?
Yeah, I think Kevin he hasn't been playing that great, so I think he's a weak link. And CC also, if Alpha Blood can focus fire on those two, I think Alpha Blood has a pretty good chance here, and I think they need a big game from Samara and the Mountain for sure.
Colossal, tell me, do you think that Alpha Blood stands a chance here? Or you think that Season 27 still got this in the bag, even with those absences you pointed out?
I think Season 27 should take this. However, Alpha Blood does not have Shasta again. I know last week that was a big factor as far as why they only left a couple cords out of their base. And then also, we'll just see how that factors into the overall. I'm not sure, but I think Season 27 is going to take this regardless.
Okay. Draco, you got a prediction here?
Yeah, I think it's going to be Season 27, probably 45-25.
Okay. I think Season 27... go ahead, Jeff.
I was going to say, if I had to throw a number on it, I'm going to say Season 27, probably 50 to about 25.
I think that's about right, too. It's a question of whether or not it gets away from them in the beginning. I think a slower game, lower kills favors OFB, at least keeping it close. But if it gets beyond, 35, 40 kills, I think it's definitely Season 27 by an even wider margin. We're getting started here. Let's do some lineups. We got, for Alpha Blood, we got Apollo, Bonds, ESO, Rogue, Samara, the Mountain, Water, and Yosh. A great lineup. That's probably the best, as we said, minus Shasta. And then it's a question of, I guess, does Shasta play over Apollo? What happens, or Yosh, what happens there? On Season 27, we have CC, Splitta, Kevin, Kitten, a.k.a. Mecha, Kova, a.k.a. Havoc, Machu, a.k.a. Kaga, Pister, and Saab. First shots here on the south. Pister almost going down. Gets saved.
Kevin's going to go down here.
I think the one thing that's going to benefit of this not being a camp fest is going to be this map. I think we got lucky with having them on this map. Otherwise, this would probably be a lot more boring game between these two squads. They always talk about during the week how it's going to be a lot of action, but we'll see how this actually turns out. Because when it comes to Sunday, both these squads they turn around on that being action and kind of just hide. So we'll see what happens.
Oh, that's a good law up north there.
Ooh, Kaga.
Kaga somehow gets saved by the bell.
Mountain down.
Ooh, Out for Blood takes some unfortunate losses. You called it earlier, Draco. Kevin was real low, and they just let him live on the south. And now Kevin pushing back in with some big shots. That was a mistake, letting him live.
Yeah, I should have committed to that.
Mm-hmm. I think Mountain had it, too. He stopped.
I think he wanted to support the group over the river, which almost made sense, and they almost got a couple kills there, but
I think the south under the river fools a lot of people too, because they'll send multiple teams or teams of multiple people. And honestly, there only needs to be one or two down there. And I think that catches a bunch of people up. So I wouldn't doubt if OFB kind of keeps it on their side of the map going down early here. Also, with this map, you tend to see the same fight over and over again. So I think that'll help with the battle.
Definitely a lot of south contact here as we have it again. Everybody just hanging around on a middle bridge. Going to get a lot of action today to Colossal's point. 27 minutes in, 3-0 right now. Anybody's game still.
So it needs to happen again. Yep, they're sending 3 again under the river. So if they're going to do this, they need to at least be aggressive, because the more they sit there and stall out on that bottom, it's just going to be worse for that top team, because Sav is going to recognize that, and it's going to be game over before they can even do anything down south.
And I know, Jeff, the Birds leadership is pretty confident that there should never be more than one person south. Never.
CC down, though.
Oh, wow. This north group is just gone as I look up and see it finishing up
You got to push that left group. Kill Sav and Kit in there.
ESO going after Sav. ESO, Sav, one-on-one. ESO goes down.
Yosh.
Mecca helped out.
Who's Yosh good?
Yosh picks up that kill, though.
Again, though, that's exactly what happened, what I just said. They saw the 3 were down south below the river, so Sav's going to capitalize on it every time.
Need to watch Sav getting that angle north a little more, because he's kind of making this stuff happen for season 27 right now.
Fausto said, if you're OFB, what do you do to take the lead? I think, in my opinion, you got to switch it up. You can't be having these south fights. You cannot have more than one person below the river. That's going to be a start. Otherwise, they need to go north. They got to switch it up. They got to do something. Ball up. You got to do something.
Get yourself in a position where you might be able to pick somebody off with a law. Season 27, I think, is going to push them. You just got to take advantage of it. Squeak out a kill. Hope to get an 8v7 situation, I think.
Looks like OFB is going to actually try to switch it up going north now.
Good deal. Taking your advice, even though they're not listening. We talked about OFB playing a lot better last week in particular. You'd like to see them be a third squad that really pushes for it in playoffs. But this is kind of the proving grounds today.
They got the talent.
I think medic play is going to be the big difference between whether this snowballs and whether they can keep it close. Because if they have medics that are just going to keep dropping off the bat OFBs, it's going to be a rough night for them.
Yeah, and with Iron out, you have the opportunity, because I don't think Havoc and CC are that much. They're better, but I don't know that they're that much better than Water and Bonds.
That's a good call. I think it's just going to be the gameplay of the meds too, just their play style. How are they going to keep those around them alive? I think with Iron, the one thing that people don't realize about Iron, he's basically an extra stream, man. That guy will be firing and still get the heals off and still be firing. So it's pretty cool to see him work. It's
amazing how he puts up Marine-like numbers on the KD.
Exactly.
Regularly.
But I think that entails to the play style of his aggressiveness with the people around him. He knows, they're going to be aggressive. He's going to be aggressive. He doesn't have to worry about somebody dropping off. So it doesn't look like season 27 is going to take the bait. We've got Sav about to go investigate north, but I think they know they're north, but I don't think they want to fight up there.
Season 27, just avoiding that. You're going to have to come south again on them, forcing you to. That's interesting. I thought season 27 would have continued to push, but playing it smart.
Yeah, definitely spamming F3 for sure. Seeing those dots.
I think this is OFB's gameplay though, man. Like they gotta hug the base. I mean, if this is how they're gonna play, then they gotta play. They gotta commit to it. You know, I don't think they're gonna be able to beat them straight up in a firefight.
Nope.
All right, here we go. Oh, they saw each other. Immediate fall.
Saab playing the rat role in the building here. As
I think he's still trying to figure out the base rape lines too.
as OFB runs north and right.
And you don't even see season 27 taking the bait. They're like, no, we're going to sit south. You're going to have to fight us south. We're up 8. You're going to have to come to us. We'll sit down here all map or all
Looks like-
match.
Interestingly, I think OFB is going to go all the way right and around. The route's clear for him, but
I was going to say, I wouldn't doubt if they just ball up. They might have to ball up, charge the first team they see. Oh, nope. Looks like they're going to split up. Looks like where's their soloer? I'm missing one.
Oh, battle in mid.
yeah, Eric. Yeah, here's Sav meeting Danny and Iso. Gets chased out of mid.
Oh, wow. Eric is all the way down south, so he's about to see them as well. Maybe he's going to do it to throw him off. Oh, no. Here comes his backup. I don't know if I like the AT being down below the river because his bullets aren't even going to be able to barely reach.
That's true.
All right.
I don't think he's planning on being that far away, though. And airspeed, he's didn't laws.
And
He has
now
to
he's
get
already
out.
trained, you know. It's like Yosha's going to switch with him.
Sav going through the building. Here comes another flank from the north for him.
I think Iso knows it's coming too.
Yep.
Oh, South is in trouble here. We're going to get this mountain group.
Good job, Sav, getting out of that. Not getting himself in a bad position.
That was a good fall by Mountains Group, but I think the big thing here is when you're on that right side of the map, you kind of feel overextended. So
yeah, they're surrounded now.
Kevin's got a real good angle on them. Yoshi needs to shoot south.
Oh, Danny in trouble.
Water just left the 2 Marines north.
Oh, here he comes. Splitta, Havoc.
Oh, that's a good law.
They want Apollo.
Kill Samara. Samara's by himself.
Pister gets a kill on Danny.
Apollo going in for CC.
Can't take him. Sav is not going down. Oh, there he goes. Eric finally gets him. And Eric goes down as well. 18-4.
I'm not sure. I think what you got to do with if you're OFB, you have to play the angles. They let that north team just push in, and nobody was shooting north at all. They have to play some type of angles to be able to make season 27 feel some pressure, because right now season 27 is about to run away with this game.
Mm-hmm. This is kind of worst case scenario for OFB. This is exactly what we were saying in the beginning. You don't want to happen. It's already 19 kills for season 27, with 20 minutes remaining in this game. You know, this could end up being a 60 kill game for season 27. That does not favor OFB in any way.
Looks like season 27 is not changing anything up. Back in the same positions from the start of the game.
One of the big things too is I think Eric's got to stop getting rattled playing versus Sav. I think once he plays Sav and his AT, I think that rattles him because his positioning is just not there.
Well, I
He
think
needs
he's
to be able to.
second guessing himself. You know, like you the things Eric would typically do. He's like, Sav's going to predict that he's going to do this. You know.
Mountain
Trying to
just
outthink
gets away.
himself.
Yeah, he just double fakes himself. He's not wrong though. Sav is doing those things.
All right, looks like season 27 is going to overload the south of river there.
Okay, so now here's where OFB needs to identify there's 3 under the river and get up north. This is what they need to do, the same thing that season 27 was doing to them. But they're putting streams south, which makes no sense. Mountain, ocean, water, they're just kind of sitting up there. All right. If they're going to make this south work, they've got to move quick. And see, look, it's just falling out. There's nothing you can do with multiple people under that river.
Nothing that can't be stopped, especially with those new barriers they added.
Yeah, OFB, you just got to give it up. Just leave one Marine down there.
Spoida doing a good job of doing what he's best, the cross shooting on the other team.
And
Switches
again,
back
they
and
have
forth.
they've got an AT, but they've got nobody kind of playing that annoying role, you know, just to be shooting, putting those
Eric's
angles
caught
up.
out.
Eric is. Oh, that was ugly on Eric's
He
part.
tripped over a rock.
That dash into the wall, clutch.
Oh, Mountain goes down up north too. OFB, I think it's safe to say we're in disaster mode.
I think Eric's got to switch, to be honest with you. He's got to get off AT.
Yep. Get you extra bullet range with the AR. You're not doing
bonds.
much.
If you're just going to sit with the group, then you might as well just go Marine. There's no reason to have an AT at that point. I get it, you want to prove Sav wrong, but it's not happening.
Oof.
Ooh, almost.
CC does go down. They do take CC, but they fall for him. Season 27, that is. While his OFB tried to stick it out and fight it because they're so close to base and did not work out for him.
And one thing is Kevin's just been south the whole game. Like, they're letting this dude just sit there and angle and just shoot, and nobody's even paying him any attention at all.
They just tried to group him and still couldn't do it because they tried when he was halfway, 3/4 of the way back.
How do you survive that?
I don't know. Yeah, OFB can't buy a kill right now. 24-5. Jaguar says game of the week? Question mark. Fair point. 15 minutes remaining, 24-5. Let me get a breakdown here. Take a look at what's going on. Pister and Sav both with 5 kills, no deaths. Havoc with 4-0. So look at the medic. Strong medic performance for Havoc, as we were talking about earlier.
I think that just labels it, though. He doesn't even really have to worry about healing. There's no focus fire coming from OFB. They were missing, 2 of their starters last week, and they played a lot better game. I mean, I understand camping a different map, but this map is all about fighting. So, I mean, I know that they've been SBing for hours and hours and hours this week, so I'm just not sure what the game plan was this entire week. Like, was there no practice about it, or?
It definitely, what they're doing right now does not look polished.
Like Apollo, he needs to get in there down south.
Yep.
You've got to have that south angle. Otherwise, you shouldn't even have anybody under there.
Yeah. Keep the pressure up. You should be shooting at, what, you think Split and Havoc up there? Just keep, you don't have to shoot at Kevin. Just keep those north guys, or the middle guys, engaged.
Angles, exactly. Angles, angles, angles. This map is all about angles. Mountain is down. Rogue is going to go down. So now they have 3 in mid, and they're still not making any moves at all either.
Ooh.
So now they're going to start pushing. But I think it's a little too late. Havoc might be exposed here.
Good hits from Danny, though. Yeah, he gets havoc.
But again, there's Kevin just streaming. No concern at all. He's just streaming.
Oh, Water gets pieced up by Sav and Pister.
So many kills for free.
Exactly.
Bonds down.
Like, what is Apollo doing down there?
Oh, he was like a quarter away.
Mountain runs away to escape a second death in one battle. Oof. I don't know what you're doing right now. If you're OFB, they have nothing they've done so far has worked.
Can Hop play? Can Hop go in for Apollo?
I think they need to make a few adjustments. Again, like I said, Eric, he's got to get off AT, man.
I agree.
That's not what they need right now.
And stop with they're doing it again. Send a medic. Okay, now Danny's going by himself. They're trying Danny alone underwater.
So I like this because Danny will at least be a little aggressive, especially with that Kevin counter. I definitely think he could take out Kevin.
Here they come again. It's going to be the same fight over again. Same spot.
But that's what I don't get. You SB on this map all week. That should be the main fight you're prepared for.
Mm-hmm. Danny's in a good position here if they'll push back. They've got... Yeah, let that group get in the... Oh, I wish...
Go, Danny. Go, 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 go.
Kevin's going to see him. It's going to be Kevin, Danny.
Baselines to make this fight a little interesting.
So again, Eric is just sitting with the team. This guy, he's got to go get angles somewhere, man. Like, you have to get angles somewhere. You're just useless sitting in the group as an AT.
Yeah,
I understand if you're pushing, but you're just standing there.
Well, it's also, he's not hitting the percentage. Ninja's playing that same way, but he's not hitting the same percentage of shots Ninja's.
Ocean trouble.
Mountain pushing in, trying to make something happen. Mecha doing a good job fending him off and gets the kill.
So I don't like they're sending 3 people after Sav. Now they just left their whole team exposed.
Yosh is down as well.
Kill CC.
Issa wanting to chase Kaga, but drops out.
Oh, please kill CC at least.
So Danny killed Kevin. That was a good kill.
Havoc in trouble now. Isso's got him in a 1v1.
Good law, Danny.
Get him, Danny.
Oh, that was a nice law, Mountain.
Ooh, CC goes down to Bonds.
Okay, well.
There's a few kills. 35 to 13. At least it's something.
Their kills there. So this next battle is going to be the crucial one. They have to win this next battle to keep it going. If they don't win this next battle, it's a wrap. And they honestly, they have to probably come up with a clean battle.
Yeah,
somehow.
6-0, 7-0, something like that.
But also, too, OFB's got to stop concentrating on Sav so far. If they see him up north and he's nowhere near the battle, then they need to turn and do some work. They can't
Just
send
push.
3 like they did after him. Exactly.
Yeah. Don't wait for him to get there. You know he's coming. You just don't know which lane.
That's the Sav factor, man. And I think it affects OFB the most.
Oh, looks like season 27 got 3 people underneath.
Yep, and then they got a good cross if they can focus fire.
Come on, get CC. CC.
Ooh, CC almost catches that law, barely dodges it.
So they got a good cross on Kevin. He's going to get a heal, though.
Yeah. Nobody in a lot of trouble yet. Yosh taking a few hits down south there. Misses the dart.
Yosh is like 1 hit here.
Yosh is low. Yep. We got a heal.
Eric got to make something happen up north, buddy.
Yep, exactly. You knew exactly what I was about to say. He's just standing with the battle. Look at Sav. So you see the difference between Sav and Eric?
Yeah.
Sav is going to go to this angle up here, and Eric is still just standing there trying to fight.
Eric's not even going to see the flank as it hits him in the back. Okay, and he turns right as it's there.
Kevin killed Yosh.
Oh, Kaga catches a grenade from Mountain. Right over top of the mountain, ironically.
Oh, CC down.
Oh, yeah. Water goes down. Unfortunate death as Mountain's pushing. Mountain gets handled from behind. Bonds and Isso.
2v2. 2v2 right here.
This is a good 2v2. Good group.
Yeah, Iso's got it.
Does he?
What is he doing? What is he doing? That's what I'm saying, though. Why are you falling there? You might as well just go fight.
He had to. I think he knew he had to
Oh,
load.
Saab's coming in.
Yosh, I think, saved that there.
We got a fall for OFB here.
I don't know if you can.
Yeah, I think you got to maintain the pressure. You need kills.
Oh, South is dead. Bonds.
Bonds is so in trouble right now.
Good law.
Yep, Bonds and ESO. That's so many bullets. There's no dodging that. Yeah, Apollo takes that law basically right in the teeth. Yeah, he goes down from Saab. One hit him. Water the only medic, and he doesn't have any heals to give.
Yeah, I think that's it.
The focus fire, I think, is the big difference here. Season 27 has focus fire, and OFB is...
Focus in general, you could have just left it at that. There's just... Yeah. Just lackluster from OFB. They come into this game playing scared. They look scared. Havoc taunts ESO.
That's where I think the ball was dropped too. Like you talk again all week, the same thing they did last week versus us. They talk about it being action packed. This was your chance. You didn't have to hide. You know, you had to fight them. It's the map for that.
Yeah. OFB gets some good hits on Splitta. Yeah, Splitta gets blanked.
Okay, now Kevin. Let's clean up Kevin.
Yep, Danny starts to shift south, thinks better of it. Everybody's hitting north now. OFB at least have a single target.
I'll get him.
Yosh, don't let that team from the right hit you. Eric, got to make something happen again. He's just putting bullets out there to make panic. Kaga goes down, Saab down. OFB winning this battle. With 6:26 to go, though, too little, too late.
They've got to base rape the entire rest of this game for it to even be close.
Pister doing a good job of evading. He's got a good little lane here he can protect. Yep.
So again, though, Apollo sitting back when his team is up there, you need that crossfire. That's why Kevin got out of there. His med was able to get to him.
Yeah, Apollo should have killed Kevin there.
Season 27 falls right back into formation with Sav up top. Flying V coming at him right now.
Oh, Apollo took way too many hits south.
Good stabilization from OFB, though.
Crucial stat information, split a 4-4, and another blowout. Again, I think that's where Leak could come into play.
Yeah, you gotta have someone better down south.
I don't understand this AT gameplay from Eric. I know I've said it multiple times, but now it looks like he finally might. Oh,
Splitta rips Mountain up. Needs a heal. CC gives him a nice dart.
Yeah, that was a choke by ESO. He should have been able to finish Split off there.
Yosh going down, goes above the rock. Oh, the three of them are in a row, and they all get ripped apart. Yeah, subs have to be made, I think.
I don't think it makes a difference. It's just, again, just what was the game plan? There was no game plan from OFB here.
Spark says out of blood.
Completely drained.
And it's not like they have a bad lineup either. It's just there's the game plan, the AT gameplay. I just don't understand it at all. You know how Season 27 is going to play. They actually gave you a pretty solid chance by actually fighting you instead of hiding on their side of the map.
Yep, and the roster they're playing with is probably the best shot you're going to get.
Exactly.
Nice dodging from Kaga there. Kaga's been pretty quiet today, actually.
He's second place, 10-3.
Is he? Quiet second.
The LMG. OP.
Sav rips up Yosh again, but Eric finishes him. Water, good dart there. Trying to get his guys in the game. Playing with so much fear. That medic's too far away to heal him, though. They won't let him get anywhere close.
Nice flank coming.
He's on bonds. They should have been up there, a lot sooner.
Nice kill there from Water on Kaga.
Oh.
If you have to go down, at least take him with you.
And again, Kevin just free streams for days from behind.
All day.
I think the good thing for OFB is that roster lock is on, so you can't have people bail on you like the usual snakes do.
I mean, Ninja.
Oh, good law.
Oh.
Exactly. There's not much you can say.
CC.
Good law.
I don't know what they could have done to make a difference, even if roster lock was open at this point for OFB. It's they got a good team, like you're saying. It's about game plan here.
Yeah.
Players jumping ship.
Oh yeah. I get you, but it's no rough day at the office for OFB. 65-27, a minute 54 remaining. And you have to think that OFB can do better. I mean, they just can.
Well, that's the thing. I think every time I logged on this week, these guys were SVM for hours and hours and hours. What was the game plan? You knew the map. You knew what you were going to have to do. No, you don't have Shasta. But at this point, having Shasta is not even going to make a difference.
I think you said it best. I think that whole AT thing needed to be changed sooner or at all.
I think that's a pride thing, too, with Eric. I don't think he planned on changing it all, even knowing that he had to.
Season 27 pull a big win there as well in that battle, moving left. They're going to take it to OFB all the way to their base. Mountain getting streamed out. He's going to go down a second time.
Yeah, my prediction, I almost got OFB at 25, but Season 27 got a lot more kills than I thought they would.
Ezo makes a good point. We saw Law and Mortar get routed in Game 1, V2 in Game 2 tonight, and now OFB, a third rout in a row.
Definitely didn't live up to the game of the week hype.
No, it did not. Yosh gets a kill there, though, on Sav.
Almost a 50 kill difference is going to be the final score.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you say to that, except for 78-31.
I think the only thing you can say is there's always next week.
Yeah.
Unless you're on a bye. I don't know if either of these, if OFB's on a bye next week, but if they are,
there's always another chance in playoffs, I guess. Sav takes the first position at 15-5, a great game for him. Kaga comes up 12-4. Like I said, kind of a quiet. I didn't see a lot of him, but he was just consistent all game. Mecca with 11-1. Pister and Splitta also in that position. 45-10 healing for CC. CC did have a pretty good game today. Havoc also with a great game, 31-44. Saw a lot from him. He was on that top board there for quite a while. Splitta takes your MVP of the game. Had some really good pushes in there. Yeah, I don't even know if I need to do an interview on that one. I think I probably will just wrap it. Any final comments from Colossal or from Draco?
I think my only thing is there's got to be a lot of regrouping done on the OFB side. I don't know if last week they kind of thought they did good versus Birds or what happened, but strategy has got to be the main focus going forward because there was no strategy or game plan tonight.
The people have spoken. They want Split to talk, so let me get him in here. Let's see here. There we go. Split. I'm sorry. It's so one-sided, lopsided victory. I didn't feel it was fair, but at the same time, this was the match of the week. This is not a performance that was expected for OFB. Talk to me about how you guys did it. Are you surprised at the lackluster performance from OFB generally? What do you think, man?
Well, I was thinking in my head, like as soon as Eric went AT, and I was saying right off the bat that it was going to be really bad for them because we actually faced Eric as AT this season, when he was on WA, and Saab just absolutely destroyed him, and I thought he would have learned his lesson, but obviously he didn't. So the ass whooping had to happen as soon as he switched up. I mean, he should have went Marine in my opinion. That's probably the better class for him, but yeah, it was just an uphill battle for them.
You're preaching the choir, Split. I mean, me and Jeff and Draco were all calling for him to swap. He was just completely ineffective. And as we were saying, like he was in his own head with considering what Saab was going to do. Do you think that as a Marine he would have been more effective? And do you think it was a pride issue?
I mean, I thought he would have learned his lesson. This is the most retarded thing. Imagine, like, you already went through the same shit this season, right? Where he went AT and got absolutely demolished by Saab, right? And then he does the same thing all over again. I mean, again, they have better options. If SV went AT, SV is a way better AT than Eric already. So the whole thing did not make any sense. You know what I mean? But yeah, we went in there. We knew that we had to win, not just win, but we were trying to win by decent margin. And
succeeded.
And I didn't want to be like Colossal getting 3 and 5. You know what I mean? I want everybody to have a really good score on this game too.
Well, we were talking about a big factor before this game being the difference in medics. CC and Havoc came in here, and without Iron, we were kind of concerned that we didn't know what would happen. But CC performed. Havoc played a great game as well. Talk to me about your medic duo for today.
Yeah, they played both really well. I mean, Havoc's always been like a top medic in the league. CC this season, I feel like this is probably his best season I've seen him play. Very little to no mistakes that I've seen from him this season. So yeah, he's really playing well this season.
With guys on the roster with season 27, like Kaga, like I'm just looking here, Mecha and Sav. You don't necessarily have to play a top Marine role. You can play a 4th or a 5th very successfully. And I watched you do it today. Coming around that rock at the end, pushing, just pushing the kill, making the aggressive plays that propel your team forward. Talk about your position on the team, particularly, and what opportunities it affords you when people aren't looking at you directly.
Yeah, I mean, again, you play with Sav, the shit's pretty easy. I mean, you just got to make sure not to get him killed, right? That's the strategy, and that's across the board for all of us. We know that Sav is exceptional. Then you obviously top it off with Kaga, Mecha, etc. I mean, we're pretty decent in terms of lineup, but the biggest part of all of our victory is Pisser's leading and Sav's just outstanding play.
Yeah, man.
But I got a question for you. So you were 4-4 until about 10 minutes left. So would you consider yourself like a factor at all with season 27 or what? Because those last 7 kills, I think you had one battle where you finally broke something off. So going 4-4 with 20 minutes into the match, you finally started leeching some people or what happened? Would you consider yourself
honestly what happened was
dates or what?
Sure. As soon as I saw my score at 4-4, I thought of you. And then I was like, damn, I can't be like Colossal. I don't want to be like Jeff. You know what I mean? So that motivated me. As soon as I saw 4-4, I'm like, I am not that guy. So I stepped it up towards the last 10 minutes because of you. Thanks, Jeff. I still want to be like you.
And I mean, just like Jeff,
you all day.
Just like Jeff, you got the MVP at the end of the game.
Exactly.
All right. We'll call it there. Congratulations. Way to go. Season 27. Alpha Blood has some soul searching to do after that one in a 78-31 rompa stomp. What an ugly game that one was. And this week, frankly. That'll conclude our broadcast of Alpha Blood versus Season 27 as the match of the week from week 5 of season 53 concludes in the Unified Skirmish League. We want to invite you to join the fight by downloading the game on Steam. Just search Free Infantry or visit freeinfantry.com. To find out more about the Unified Skirmish League, visit uslzone.com. Thanks to my co-hosts, Colossal and Draco. Thanks to our executive producer, Military Police. This has been Romulocks, and you've been watching the Unified Skirmish League on USL Live.
1.